Hello and welcome to the Affinity Networks walkthrough. In this tutorial we will show you where and how to get started and access the networks, the purpose of them, and to make the most of these fantastic opportunities to collaborate. My name is Asher Goodenough and I'm the HEI Manager at Police Now and one of Police Now's Diversity and Inclusion Champions. We've got 5 Affinity Networks for you: Black, Asian, Minority Ethnic, LGBT+, Women in Policing, Neurodiversity and Parents and Carers. The main idea is to collaborate with your fellow participants, to post about yourself, to read, to listen and to learn from one another. The networks are open to everyone. When you log into ELI, you will see the Affinity Networks button come up on the homepage. Click there to begin.
So when you log in, you will see this screen. This is the front of the onboarding platform, and where you need to go is the Everything You Need to Know tab, and if you click on that and you scroll down, you will see the Affinity Networks button come up, and you just need to click on that to begin. This is the Affinity Networks homepage. This is where all of the 5 networks link to, and just want to take you around this page and show you what's here. You've got a welcome which goes through the purpose of the networks and a bit of information on whether there are any existing networks established in police forces. Have a read of that before you begin. Very importantly, we've got the network tips and guidelines. This tells you exactly the kind of things that you can post and how you post and what sort of things we think would be useful. So have a read of that before you begin. It tells you all things about suitable topics, and it also tells you about the fact that we have moderators who are Police Now staff. Also, we've put a link to the mission and values and the Police Services Code of Ethics. Again, if you haven't yet, have a read of those before you begin posting. That tells you what your post should be in line with. If you go back up to the top, on the right hand side you will then see the links to all 5 of our networks: Black, Asian, Minority Ethnic, Women in Policing, LGBT+, Parents and Carers and Neurodiversity. All you need to do once you've decided to join a network or have a look around is click on one of those tabs and you will be able to join the conversation. We're going to have a look at the LGBT+ network, so click on that button and it will take you to it. This is the homepage of the LGBT+ network. It looks the same as all the others. On the right hand side we've just put a few of those top tips on what you should be doing and how you should be posting. You'll see a welcome message at the top of each page, and that just again reminds you that this is the LGBT+ network, and you've got the social wall in the middle. That will be the main way in which you're interacting. Let's now have a look at some of the interactions the LGBT+ network have been having. What you can see on the screen now is a couple of posts by our moderator, Josh Lumsden, talking about relevant national police networks for LGBT+ people, and also a reminder that he's on hand to ask any questions, answer any questions. Let's have a look at one of the conversations that's been being had. What you can see here is a couple of participants posting and wondering what it's like to be out in force in their particular force, and Josh, an ex-police officer, is talking about that experience. And what you can see here is a participant has posted, Josh has replied, and that starts the conversation going. This is exactly the kind of thing that we want you to do in your networks, to look at what other people are posting, post material yourself and start that conversation and network with other people in that network. You'll be able to learn so much. If you go back up to the top or towards the top of the network page, you'll see on the right hand side all the downloads, and your moderators will post useful links and resources here that are relevant to your network, so you can see the kind of things that the LGBT+ network moderators have posted here. And again, just click on those and you'll be able to have a read through them. When you want to post, all you need to do is go to the social wall bit, and where it says write your post here, you can enter whatever you want. Type away your thoughts, your comments, your introduction, and then post it. If you want to upload a file, click on the upload button and it will bring up a menu for you to do that. Once you're ready, you can then just click on post and everyone will be able to see what you've written. It's as simple as that. To go back to the main Affinity Network page, click on that button on the top right. So we're back at the Affinity Network homepage now, and we're just going to repeat that process and have a look what's going on in the Black, Asian, Minority Ethnic network. So again, if you go to the top right, click on that tab and click on Join the Conversation, you'll get to the Black, Asian and Minority Ethnic network. Again, it's exactly the same setup here, so you can see the top tips on the right hand side. They're exactly the same top tips for all of the networks, and that's just a reminder to get you going. Same again with the downloads. You can see information about meeting your moderators, links to the Police Now Impact Report. Let's have a look at a conversation that's going on within the Black, Asian, Minority Ethnic Network. One feature you can see here is Adele Hook, one of our moderators, has posted a link to a resource, an anti-racist reading list, and that's again the kind of thing that you can do if you want. If you find interesting links and resources, please post those, and then everybody will be able to see those. And then, just as a really good example, Kavisha Rodrigo, who's another moderator, she's posted her About Me here, why she's joined this network, what it means to her, and a bit about her background and her experiences. And that's really useful for getting this conversation going, and that's what we want you to do, to post about yourself. And what you can see underneath is that one of our current participants has done the same, posted about why they've joined Police Now. You'll see the like button and the speech bubble button. The like button is if you want to like a post, and the speech bubble brings up your chance to comment. So if you see somebody else's comment or thoughts or links and you want to post a comment in reply, you can do it there. So that's an example of another network. And again, top right will take you back to the Affinity Networks homepage. One final feature of the Affinity Networks that we've got is the Directory of Diversity, which is on the right hand side under the Related Pages section. If you click on that, what it brings up is a link to all of the National Police Diversity and Inclusion organisations. And as you'll see here, there's lots and lots of National Police D&I organisations. If you click on any of those websites, there is all sorts of useful links and hints and tips, and you're free to join any of those as well. We'll keep adding to the Directory of Diversity as we go along and as we learn about more National Police Now Diversity Inclusion Networks. There's also a link to the Police Now Impact Report on this page. So those are the three main sections of the Affinity Networks.
Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found it useful. If you've got any further technical queries, you can find support for that in the message that you received about Affinity Networks. The networks are now live. You can start posting and reading and collaborating from now. So once again, welcome to the Police Now Detectives programme. Good luck and start posting.